Rich Diana, will the Tigers be eliminated from the playoffs before June? It's possible. It certainly is possible. They did beat Toronto last night. And to me, however, that's not the news. The news is what Javier Baez did yesterday, where he's on second. There was, one out?
There was one out. He was on second, yes.
Yep. Fly ball to the outfield.
Yeah.
Caught. However, Javier Baez just took off running and was around third base when the ball was caught. And then, consequently, was doubled off second. Which isn't stunning because we've seen it before. And to be honest with you guys, I don't have as big of a problem with it as you think that I would. However, what I do have a problem with was the explanation after, to where Javier Baez said something to the effect of, well, because I was hitting sixth in the lineup, I wasn't able to focus. What are we doing out here? What are we doing?
Is that the most prima donna comment ever? Like, I make $22 million a year, and if I'm not hitting in the top, number 2 in the batting order, my brain just doesn't work, and I don't know what the difference is between 1 out and 2 out. The most frustrating thing is they make mistakes that you teach little league kids that are starting to know what the outs are. Like, this is professional making millions and millions, and you know what the frustrating, you don't, instead of just owning up to it. What's wrong with owning up to it and saying, I messed up? Mentally, I'm not there. I mean, I'm fried. I was fried right now, and it was you can't have that then, you're still an idiot. Get out of the game. I'm frustrated with you, but I respect you. You go like this and tell me, like, you don't have the mental capacity to hit six. What are you telling me then? That you're a mental midget? That you just don't care? That it's just like, that's just ridiculous. You want to play like, that helps. How does that help him at all to anybody? Does it help his case at all to anybody?
No! There is no helping his case. You know what? You know how would help his case? Get a hit!
But if he would have owned up to it after and said, my bad, all this.
I still wouldn't care. I would still be mad.
You would have went, you made 22, but no, you wouldn't have been as irate as you are now. You're just like, he doesn't care, but you obviously know he doesn't care. Now he's telling you he doesn't care, and he's doubled down on it in the media.
He is 5 for 41.
Oof.
That's what I care about.
Isn't this the guy that you might as well just cut and then just eat the salary and move on? Like, if you're, but you're not going to, because you've precedented that you're not doing it the way it used to be done. I get it, but I mean, it's almost like you bench. I think somebody said he's playing today or whatever, but like that, you wonder why, when I talk culture, how are they going to start getting out when this is like their main guy that they're paying, that the culture in their room, I don't care how good everybody else is, you can't get over that.
WoodwardSports.com chat thread. Corey Berry says, Neal is triggered. I am triggered. Your explanation is because I hit sixth in the lineup. You are 5 for 41. This isn't personal. There's none of that. You're 5 for 41. In effect, next year you're going to be the highest paid player on the Tigers. Next year, when you opt into your contract, he has an out this year, which there's no chance in the world.
$98 million for 4 years.
$98 million for 4 years. So when he opts in, he's your highest paid guy for 4 years. That's part of this, right? When I hear the explanation, when I see the same thing happening, but the ultimate trigger to me is there's no escape. There's nowhere to go. 4 more years. It's like a bad president. 4 more years. Javier Baez is out there on the campaign trail right now. 4 more years.
Blasphemous.
He's out there, and he's not going anywhere. And there's nothing we can do about it. Corey, that's what has me triggered. How? How can this be a good baseball team with that there for 4 more years? It can't be, D-Mac.
With mentality like that. That's leading. When you're not only paying him the most or one of the highest paid players on your team, and commitment to that with his option, not even yours, and this is how, I just mentally can't. You're a professional gosh darn baseball player, right? It's ridiculous. You're not going to get better in the locker room. The culture can't get better until he's gone. Unless he does an absolute about face, but you can't expect it because this is who he is.
Javi equals bozo. That's in the WoodwardSports.com chat thread. Jack Carrington says Chris Illich equals bozo. Chuck Brewer says no salary cap. The owner needs to fix the problems. Exactly. It all goes back to this, guys. You can wake up tomorrow and say we're going to be good. That's it. That's all. Jeb Large says $22 million of wasted money. Yes, it is. Brandon Katz, Baez is only 30. He can still play. He just doesn't care right now because the Tigers' culture is broken. He's the one that broke it, Brandon. You can't do what he did yesterday. And it's not the first time. It happens all the time with this El Mago, right? El Mago. He can pick it over there at shortstop. He had like 30 errors last year. He's not even a Major League Baseball player. That's not my opinion. Let's break... Hey, Sam Flannel, break down the numbers. Give me that OPS. Give me that OPS plus. Give me that WAR. Give it to me.
I believe the OPS right now is 181.
It's not
OBP this season.
It's not a Major League Baseball player. It's not. You know what? And then you got Jonathan Scope out there too. You know what? Just give me Colt Keith. All these guys that all the Tigers beat writers tell me, oh, well, they have talent in the minors now. Then bring them up here now. What are we doing here?
Show us.
You know what? Brandon Katz says that one player can't affect culture, and culture comes from the top. And you know what? You're setting the
precedence. Is the top.
But what I'm saying in the locker room is when you have that cancer that goes out, plays every day because he gets paid and is going to be there. It's like having that toothache. It's like having that cavity you don't get fixed. It's going to get worse and worse and worse. So it does affect the culture, right? You try all around everybody else to overcome that, but eventually it still affects it. Where's everybody on the same page? Everybody's not on the same page. And to the point, right, Neal, like you said yesterday, a lot of it comes what's accepted and what it's not. So if AJ Hinch is starting to show that it's not accepted by pulling guys, by benching guys, that's all we can hope for.
You guys are doing this on purpose to me in the WoodwardSports.com chat thread. There's no way this is real. Detroit Supremacy says it's not wasted. He's a leader. He'll be better by the end of the year. He'll be at 330 and 100. I got news for you on that front. The last time he did that was 2018. That was the last time he did that. What is this hold that Javi Baez has over people in this town? Remember the celebration when he signed too?
Yeah, people said, "Oh,
remember that?
We don't need Correa, Baez."
Guys, do you look at his numbers? Do you look at it? I never understood this. I never liked this signing at all. Mark me.
Yes.
I never liked this. I hated this from minute one, and I hated it then, and I hate it even more now. And now there's no escape. There's no escape. And yeah, you know what? I am triggered, D-Mac. And this is like the third time in a week that a 3-9 baseball team in April before tax day has triggered me. And I can't understand as to why.
Triggered by this team
D-Mac,
that you knew what to expect
because it's not 3-9 this year, D-Mac. The prison sentence is getting longer by the day.
Yeah, but you knew that.
We're getting into felony territory now.
Okay.
We're at 5 years.
But
no parole.
Did you not think that it could lead to this? I didn't think it would be this bad.
No, D-Mac. See, that's it. That's all I want people to say. You know what? That makes me feel better. Okay. And you're my friend. You admitted it and said, you know what? I didn't think it would be this bad.
I sit back and laugh. It's the same thing. It's because you knew it was trash. You just didn't know how trash it was. Oh, my God. I didn't think they'd go to this. Oh, there's another depth. Oh, okay. Well, here we go. I think that somebody, and I apologize for who it was, but they said, I think this team's cracked AJ Hinch. And it'll be something.
I said that yesterday.
Something to pay attention to.
And you know what?
I think that, as far as that, even he's realizing, like you were realizing, it's worse than I thought. And I don't know. I could see him maybe abandoning ship.
Yeah, and again, going back to it, and I noticed it yesterday, and I've noticed it through town. I noticed it in some of the local talk outlets here as well, where the AJ Hinch questions are starting to come up. And, why is he so valued? Is he overvalued and stuff like that? He did everything you can ask him to do. He benched Verling. He benched Javi Lopez after it happened. There's nothing else he can do to put who out there? Jonathan Scope? That's who was put over. Like, guys, there's nowhere to go. And I'll end it with this. And we're moving on, and I'm putting a week-long ban on this until they do something else stupid on Monday, and I'm forced to talk about it. But whatever. Shane Duncan says, I just looked up worst MLB contracts. The Tigers have 3 of 12. The Tigers have 3 of 12.
Yeah, but are you shocked? No, at least I feel better. So at least it explains why I'm in this position that I'm in.
3
I
of the
can
top
explain
12.
the why.
Who's the other one? I mean, I know.
Hey, you know what the beauty is? I'm going to leave you with a positive. Okay?
Well, Cabrera's got to be on
Cabrera and Javi, yeah.
And I'll give him a pass on the Cabrera one.
Yeah.